So I just finished reading The Mastery of Love the other day, and I want to share some of the key takeaways that I made. Lesson number 8 is forgiveness is the ultimate form of self-love. When you forgive other people, you're letting them know that they no longer hold power over you. And when you forgive yourself, you're giving yourself the freedom to accept yourself for who you are. Lesson number 7. We were all born with the capacity to love. And if you notice with children, they're much more loving than versus adults when you get older. Meaning we all have the capacity to give love within us. So if you ever notice yourself feeling starving for love or just feeling like you desperately need love, then that's going to give somebody else the ability to take advantage of you, because they now have the power. If you feel like you can only get love from somebody else, then they have the ability to cut that love off whenever, therefore making you desperate. Lesson number 6. Never restrain someone you love's freedom, because it's also restraining your freedom. And if you love yourself so much, you're never gonna limit your freedom. Therefore, once you accept yourself for the way you are, the next step is to accept whoever you love or whatever you love for the way it is. Whoever you love has the right to be themselves, and they have the right to be free. Lesson number 4. You can't change anybody with your love, just like nobody can change you with their love. A lot of times people go into relationships thinking, oh, my love's gonna change this person, but in reality that's just not the truth. People only change because they want to change. Lesson number 3 is there are no ifs when it comes to love, meaning there's no obligation for you to do something in order to deserve somebody else's love. Love just is. It is what it is. There's no expectations. Love is unconditional, it's genuinely kind, and it's compassionate. Lesson number 2 is focus on your half of the relationship. Everybody you meet is going to be dealing with their own garbage, so all you really can do is focus on your half of the relationship, meaning focus on the things that you need to deal with and focusing on not taking what other people do personally and realizing that the way they're acting is because of shit they're dealing with. Number 1 is the obsession of possessing somebody else is not love. By far my favorite story from this book, give a second for the wind. By far my favorite story from this book was the story of Artemis, the divine huntress, and her obsession with capturing or possessing Hercules. And through having this obsession with another individual, she lost herself in the process. And because she lost herself in the process, she lost her harmony with her forest or her environment. And finally, last point is that in order to master love, it's about action and making choices. Not making a choice is still a choice. Therefore, the only way you can master love is by practicing love. Thank you. More life, more everything.